My dad figured all this out, but this piece goes in the top of the van. And then this metal that he's holding right now, we're gonna cut right there.
And the shelf boards will lay on this lip and go to the front of the van, where there'll be another piece of this to catch the shelf in the front. So now we're just gonna go back in and kind of loosely assemble to make sure this is the right height to get it level, and then we'll cut these off. And we'll drill a couple holes in here to make a spot where we can hook our wooden front of the cabinet.
Awesome. Cool. Wow. Yeah, it only took us 5 minutes for this part. Now we can film from right here without even needing a tripod. Alright, so I am now going to cut insulation for the roof. So I got pretty lucky and I just cut 44 inches, which is actually the width of the van. And then it's a 5-foot wide roll. So the back section needs 2 feet by 44. And then the front section needs 3 feet by 44, which honestly, looking at this looks tiny, but just the roof, and then it kind of goes like wider, you know? But yeah, now I'm gonna cut the front and the back.
Alright guys, you're probably wondering, where has Claire been this whole time? I have been grieving. I'm saying that with air quotations because it's not really that serious. We decided to cancel our big August wedding that was supposed to be in Savannah, Georgia. So yeah, I think it's kind of obvious why we chose to cancel the wedding with everything that's going on right now. But nonetheless, we're still gonna get married because that is the point of a wedding, and we will actually be getting married here at the mountain house where we have been living for the past month or so. And that'll just be really exciting. And I mean, like, this view is fantastic. So of course there's nothing to be sad about here. So now just like replanning everything, just figuring out using this space, thinking about new catering and just all of that stuff is now on my plate, which I'm actually kind of excited for because I love planning things. If you know me, you know that. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been juggling, and that's where I've been for all the time that they've been building like the shelf and everything. But now I'll be back helping with the van build.
So I just attached these brackets. So I put wood behind both of these spots and then I attached this piece just with these 1 screws that go through. And I mean, they're a little weird right now because I haven't screwed them all the way in, but then we will have a table that will fit these dimensions. So it'll be a little bit bigger than this baseboard, and this is just here to kind of enclose the insulation. But that is how we did it. These were like from Amazon for like 10 bucks. And I think they're so cool. Yeah.
All right, so Chad did a little poll the other day asking people if we should paint like these panels that will go like along here in there, up here, and just all along in these little holes, if we should stain it brown or paint it white. And it looks like there are 94 people who said they wanted to stain it brown, and then 34 who wanted to paint it white.
Hi.
And so we're still deciding
Yeah,
because
we don't know.
we still don't
We're
know.
gonna wait for the roof to go up.
Yeah.
before we decide.
Yeah, once the ceiling is up, then we can see how dark it'll be, because the ceiling will be that darkish brown color, and then this ground is also brown. So we don't know if we should do it white or brown.
There's the color.
Ceiling. All right, so we've decided to opt for olive oil mostly because we don't have any other stain that's light enough for the interior of the van. So we're giving it a try, and it's looking pretty good so far, but we'll kind of show you how it enhances the grain. So it's very subtle, which is great because it's gonna leave the wood looking rather light, which is kind of what we wanted in the first place. And after researching it, seems like it won't give off any odor, and it's not waterproof, but it's water resistant. So if water hits the surface, it won't sink into the wood as it would if it didn't have the oil on it. Yeah, it looks like it's putting a filter on it, you know, that enhances, it makes it look a little bit more orange, which I kind of like.
So we are building the frame for the fan so that we can attach the roof and the fan vent thing. And I'm getting eaten by bugs, and so is Claire probably.
Alright, hello. So since the last video, you guys saw that we ordered a ton of stuff on Amazon, and since then, of course, things have come in, so I want to show you so you can kind of see what size they actually are and how they kind of work. So I guess I'll start off with this one actually. This is one of our water tanks. You can easily fill things up here or use it as like a faucet. Large mouth, so it's easy to fill. And then in addition to this, we've got this guy, which is also for holding water. Easy to fill, and it's collapsible, so it doesn't take up as much room. And then of course, on top of these two, we'll have our 2 water bottles, and then I believe another Nalgene, as well as a platypus collapsible like water bag. That's kind of what it is. Biodegradable all-purpose cleaner, and I guess dishwashing soap. Chad's rings. And then my favorite part. So my toilet came. It's not like a fancy one or anything. This is just like a little portable one. So it fits in this bag. You can take it out here. And it's really small because it's for toddlers for like potty training or whatever. But you can basically like pop these legs up and then lock them in place like this. So it collapses like how small you saw it earlier. And then this part can push down. So that looks like this. I'm not that heavy. I think it'll support my weight just fine. And then the top comes off like that. So came with plastic bags. You can put the bag in there, drop it in there, do your business, or I guess put this on first, then do your business. And whoop, pop back down. And then once you're done, you can just collapse it all, and it stores easy. So I'm really excited about this guy. And it's you can just wash it real easy as well. So that was my favorite find. Love that it comes with a bag. This we were super excited about. So we're gonna actually use this as like a tiny spit sink. It's just a stainless steel funnel. We've got this, it has a nice little hook so you can hook it onto things and then you can move it wherever you need to move it. Got the tube. Expands, you can turn it however you please. It'll stay in place. It fits just fine, and we'll find a way to attach if we need to. So you can kind of see, you can move this around wherever you need to use it. And then this collapses into something smaller if need be. Also, with this mouth, it does fit with our collapsible sink, which is right down here. Can put that there if needed, and you can drain whatever you need, or if we just permanently attach this here, you just drain it that way and it'll work just fine. So this guy, it is collapsible, so you can push it down and it folds up really well. Cutting board right here, colander if you want to, you can press and the water will release. You can pop it up, have a deeper sink. Can wash your dishes in there inside of the van or outside of the van. Yeah, I just really like this one as well. I love how everything packs so nicely. So then we got that. And then we did do a quick Walmart run. And we got magnetic screen door, which we're actually gonna have to cut to fit our doors. But basically they're these magnetic seals that you kind of just clip together and it's just easy access in and out. So this is what we'll use to keep bugs out of the van. So our wheels are actually really dirty right now, so we've got to get off like the rust or like clean it off or prime it, if you will. And so we've got this guy. And then, exciting news, of course you have to have some color on the van. I'm not going to drive around a white van and not have a pop of color. So we got these, I guess it's just paint. It's paint for metal, and it'll be like this really pretty, it's a greenish blue. There's like a name for this color. Can't think of it right now. Man, I'm pretty disappointed in myself. But this color, it's like a greenish blue, and I think it'll just be really pretty. We made a compromise. I'm usually like a lover of bright colors. Chad likes darker colors, so this was our compromise color. And maybe we'll do a stripe around the van or something. That'd be cool. So that's it for this haul. I think we have more coming later, but we'll fill you in when that happens.
So I am now cutting the back section of the insulation. It's a new day. And I just use this fan vent cover as the template, and it just goes right in the middle because it's pretty much centered, and we'll be good. Hey Wilson. Alright, my dad and I have started on the roof, and this is what it looks like. Laying out the top of the roof by just having it on this flat board. So you basically just lift that straight up, and then you should be good. Dad, could you explain why we have these?
Well, because we wanted to have some staggered joints in the ceiling, so wherever there's shorter boards that are joined, we need to have this so that the structure of the long boards holds the two shorter boards up on the ceiling.
Alright, so my dad and I just worked on the roof for a very long time, and now we're about to go get dinner, and it's coming along, but it's always slower than expected. I think it looks pretty good. We don't have much wood left, so we might have to stain more, but we'll see. We have some long pieces that could do a lot of work.
Alright, so that's it for this week's video. Tomorrow we celebrate Chad's 22nd birthday, and we will just continue building this out now that we don't have to go back to Atlanta to look after my parents' laundromat. We have more time, so we can actually start taking our time with the build and not really rushing as much as we have been. I almost said in Jesus' name we pray.
We've done a lot of outros already. This has been a struggle. The van is, the roof is almost done. I need to go start editing this video. I'm already really tired, but it's gonna be good because I want to just get it done and we can get another one done. And tomorrow's my birthday and I still have to stay and play.